Hello gamers, it's me Scuba, and we're back again for day 3 of shiny hunting Buzzwole every single day, or that I can at least, until we get the shiny, cause, dude, I am dying here. We're 437 encounters in, we're still going, we'll figure this out. I moved my microphone over a bit, so hopefully it'll sound better, cause it's not right next to the fan anymore, which is great. Oh my, yeah, I don't see the thing moving all the time, so I think that's actually a sign that it's a lot better quality now, which I'm really hoping is the case, because obviously I want to have the best quality possible for these streams, so, you know, definitely a good thing to have that. Anyways, let's just jump right in. We'll get a run start. I'm going to be doing a solo run for now, because I think it just makes the most sense. Like, we don't really have any people in chat right now. We just started. Also, I do love doing runs with other people, and I love having other people in runs and being able to communicate with people, blah, 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 etc. But I really cannot deny the fact that runs with other people take so much longer than, you know, standard runs. Which, you know, it sucks. It's like just an unfortunate kind of side effect of, you know, dealing with, I guess, this. But, you know, it's something we deal with. Shit, this is kind of a shitty path, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we got Slow King, which is nice. And we have, what's it called? We have Alolan Doug Trio as our starting mon, which is a great starting mon, to be honest. It has Screech, and it's just really strong and powerful. You know, I'd recommend it every single time, basically. Or, well, okay, majority of the time, because Rabombi also exists, and Rabombi is absolutely fantastic in, like, 9 out of 10 situations. I'm going to go for Screech here, because I just think it makes the most sense. That way we can get the extra bonus from Stomping Tantrum there. There we go. We probably could have done more if we also attacked, and we just all attacked, but, you know, there's not really a ton of point to doing that. Scald's probably going to kill as well. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I guess it would have been better if we did attack, because I think it would have killed then. I'm going to be honest here. I think it's really hard to say what we should do for this, because I think Lairon actually works really well for Buzzwole because it is sturdy. And also it has Metal Sound, which would be great for dealing with Slow King. But at the same time, I don't really know kind of what to believe there. I mean, because I would like the AI to take it then, in that case. But at the same time, I don't know if I can trust the AI to, you know, not take it, or the AI Slow King, because the AI Slow King is the one that I'm worried about. So fuck it, we ball. Thank goodness AI Slow King did not take. We'll go for yeah, I think going for Luxray makes the most sense next. I can take Luxray, and then I'll use it to take down Behem, which I'll use for the fight. Yo, Nick, what's up? Nah, dude, you're fine. Like, you don't, like, you know, if you're at your grandma's right now, you can't reach research, that's fine. But yeah, dude, that's cool. I mean, like, I'm free most of the afternoon, I think. You know, I was free like 2 hours ago, and I probably should have started earlier, but I just didn't, because I was kind of dealing with some stuff, and also I was eating, just kind of wanted to relax for a little while. But yeah, I'm planning on going for at least the next like 2 to 3 hours. That's the plan, at least. I can't guarantee that's what's gonna happen, because I don't know, you know, if my family is gonna have some stuff I need to do. I don't think my mom will, but my dad, he's home today, which I didn't expect. So I may have to do some stuff with him, or for him, you know. Which, you know, I mean, if they ask me to do something, I'll do it, because it's like, they're my parents and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, I get to live here, so it's my duty. But it also does mean that there's a slight level of variability in what I may or may not be able to do. I do know that tonight I gotta take my car into the shop, which kind of sucks. You know, so that's like, I'm guaranteed probably gonna have to get off at like, I want to say like 5 EST. So that's about 3 hours, or maybe 5:30 if I'm really pushing it, but I kind of doubt it. I think I want to get there like decently early. I should probably actually check how far away the place is. But yeah, so we got Luxray, which is good. We can just use that to take out what's it called? Behem, and then hopefully we could get Metal Sound from Lairon, and potentially a Scald Burn on Buzzwole from Octillery, depending on if it gets to go. Oh, and if it survives its first attack, because that's the thing that I'm worried about, is the fact that Buzzwole will probably kill Octillery really fast. And I don't really want to deal with that. I'm going to set up a light screen just because I think it's smart here, because BEM's like all special attacks. Yeah, so definitely a good thing to set up. I think that could have killed if we didn't do that. Avoided Skitter Smack. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, we'll go for Rising Voltage. That'll do a good amount. Expanding Force. Okay, so we're fine. Oh my god, dude, all these attacks are missing. This is crazy. Surprised Slowking's using Future Sight here. It doesn't really... You know, Future Sight's really annoying because, like, it's pretty clear that Future Sight was added for Dynamax Adventures, like, or added into Dynamax Adventures Pokemon movesets as, like, kind of a balanced move to make it so people would use it more. It also adds a move that would be, like, used a lot by max moves. But the thing is, when you have AI, the AI will never max, which is honestly probably a good thing. I cannot imagine them maxing very well in a lot of cases. But still, it'd be annoying. Fortunately, Synchronize is going to get the burn on Octillery. That's kind of annoying. But we can deal with that. So we're going to take... Behem. I can't remember if there's berries after this. I don't think there are. If there are, that's great. But I don't think there are. Which sucks. But the main thing is... we want to be able to hopefully max pretty early on and just get Buzzwole taken out. Because that's, like, you know, the best thing you can really do with Buzzwole is just take care of it, take it out, blah, 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 blah. Octillery Swap could have worked, but I didn't want to risk it. Okay, so yeah, we do get berries, so that's actually pretty good, because that means Lairon's at full HP. And we also get pretty decent HP for these other guys. Hopefully we can get Scald on, what's it called? Blah, blah, blah. Hopefully, yeah, we can get Scald and Buzzwole, and hopefully we'll get the burn, is what I was going to say. I don't know why that slipped my mind for a minute. Oh yeah, we just gotta... Okay, so sweet, we can actually max right now. It's actually perfect. And we get Max Mindstorm, which is going to be good. But yeah, I will say, getting the burn would be huge. Because, you know, that's obviously really important for doing these. Like, because it halves Buzzwole's attack stat, which is really great. Oh, Dynamax. Okay, thank goodness it missed. We get Metal Sound off, that's huge. I'm surprised it be... I did not expect that to one-shot. Okay! Well, that just happened. That absolutely just happened. First check of the day, we'll see. That was really fast. See, that's the thing is, like, when you do the single player runs, that's like the biggest benefit is that single player runs are so much faster. It's just you have to deal with the AI variability. That's why I think having set paths is such a big deal with AI, because the AI will also make the same decisions for the most part. There's like a few things that can change it, but it's pretty minimal. And having set paths can be a really big deal with, you know, doing these, because it makes solo runs just so much more viable. So will we get the shiny bug? No, 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 no. Still no shiny bug today. But we did that with 0 deaths, which is crazy. That's really impressive, actually. So we're going to keep rid of Buzzwole, as per usual. We'll go in, we'll do some more runs. And hopefully... these all kind of suck. I mean, thing is, the other two are full with AI, but Ninjask is just Because I'd like Electabuzz and Boltund to be AI Pokemon. Like, I think if Electabuzz is picked here, that'd be good. Okay, it wasn't. But Ninjask is just terrible, you know? Okay, so we have 2 fire types here, so we can work with this, especially since Colossal. Okay, Colossal could be annoying, but we do have Charmeleon, which would be nice, and then Colossal be and then we can go into Skuntank as well. Thing is, so I would like to save Ninjask for Skuntank, but at the same time that's not really feasible. So I don't really know what to do. Because, you know, having Skuntank would be really good for Acid Spray. But also having Dreadnought for, what's it called? Oh wait, no, I could... Ooh, I could totally use, what's it called? The ground... Earth Power, or whatever the fuck it is. Mud Slap, whatever the max move for that is. I can totally use that for a Colossal if we can get to that. And of course he kills me. That's kind of what I was worried about. That's the thing with Ninjask, is it's really fast, but it's like, it's just so frail. And on top of that, it doesn't really have good move variety for Dynamax Adventures. It's pretty bad. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, whatever. That being said, I think taking Charmeleon here is the best bet. Although taking no. Yeah, we want Charmeleon here. Although if we do save it for... yeah, it's a really tough call. Honestly. Because it's just like, you gotta figure out if it'll work. And if it's, like, you can survive. Because I think, honestly, saving it for what's it called? Colossal. Saving it for Colossal is great. Or, yeah, saving it for Colossal is great, and on top of that, saving this for, saving Ninjask for, what's it called? Saving Ninjask for Skuntank would be great, but, you know, it's just, it's kind of difficult to do. Hopefully Dreadnought doesn't swap. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Mime swapping is probably one of the worst swaps we could get, but it's fine. We can live with it. Colossal's going to be scary, though, because Colossal, like, basically every single move Colossal uses can kill me. Except for, like, maybe Skull, but even then I'm frail enough that I'll die to it. It's also got, like, really strong max moves, which are really annoying to deal with. Colossal is probably one of the better mons in Dynamax Adventures. It's pretty good, you know, defensively and offensively for the Dynamax Adventures mons. I will say, so we can use Mud Slap, which is good. The only thing I'm worried about the Charmeleon AI is it's going to spam Endure for other mons and stuff like that. If we can get the defense drop here, that'd be huge. But Steam Engine's also really scary to deal with. And Gmax Vocalith is really bad. Because it just does a lot of damage. So I'm just going to try it. Well, I actually want to see what my special attack stat is anyways, because I don't think it's that high, but I've never really checked with Ninjask. Yeah, 85 is pretty low. Oh god, Dreadnought. Oh, Dreadnought has a minus attack nature too. That's really bad. So we could go for either max Flutterby, which would be quad resisted but lower its special attack, or we could go for max Quake, which would just, you know, do a lot more damage. And oh wait, no, it raises our special defense. What am I talking about? This isn't even a contest. Duh. It's such a duh moment. I mean, we do have the, what's it called, accuracy drop, so hopefully, you know, it would just lower, it'd make it so that, you know, it misses more attacks, which is good. I don't know why it's helping me instead of Dreadnought, because Dreadnought being helped here would be so much better in, like, every way. Dreadnought's just so much better for this fight than, you know, Colossal is. Oh, and this guy died of Vocalith, too. Okay, we get the Razor Shell, but it's gonna get the speed boost again. I think it's gonna outspeed me now. No, I guess it didn't. For some reason. Yeah, so it's dead by Vocalith, which is bad. That's also our Helping Hand user gone, which is pretty bad. Oh yeah, we get speed boost too. That's right, I forgot about that. So that actually does kind of save us. And it doesn't even kill. That's just bad. Thankfully used Scald on us, so that works. Razor Shell would be good. Honestly, I'm trying to think here. I think it could be worth just using Colossal here, because otherwise the AI is going to spam Smokescreen, and that's just not good at all. Doesn't work. Also, Ninjask is just way too frail. I don't trust it to survive Skuntank. We do have Skitter Smack, which lowers special attack, so that'd be fine. But you know, I think this is the better option here. We'll say it's pretty bad that we're kind of in this situation though, where we have 2 lives left going into the boss. This could be a loss, which I don't want to deal with, because I think mitigating losses is critical. Especially since there's so many encounters in, every loss feels like it could just be the shiny, you know? I mean, that's the case in general, but like, I don't want to lose in general anyways. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll go for Meteor Beam, because it'll raise our special attack and do damage. And once again, Charmeleon spamming Endure. This is the problem with the AI. It'll just spam, like, really stupid moves like that, even if it's not getting targeted or anything like that. Like, it'd be cool if the AI could tell when it was being targeted to use those moves, but it can't. And sometimes it feels like the AI can tell what moves the mon's going to use and then who it's going to be on. But just, you know, it doesn't work like that for this, which is annoying. Holy shit, Inferno actually hit. That's huge. Yeah, the main reason I would want to take Skuntank here is because it has, what's it called? Because it has Acid Spray. And being able to use Acid Spray would be great if you can get your Pokemon to actually use moves. The problem is getting them to use moves. Okay, at least it endured the hit there, which is actually pretty good. And he died to burn, which is actually great, because that means we're going to be able to max next turn, which is going to be fantastic. Because I don't think... So Buzzwole's only going to get 1 attack in before we move anyway, so if we can one-shot it, which I don't think we can, I will be fully honest here, I don't think we can one-shot it. But if it does use a move that boosts its stats, and Skuntank uses Burning Jealousy, assuming the AI takes it, which I'm hoping it does, potentially over Charmeleon or Dreadnought. Mainly because... Okay, so it didn't take over Bolton. That's kind of bad. So we got 2 Pokemon with low HP, and we're going into the final fight here against a very strong Pokemon. That's not great. That's pretty bad. One of the Pokemon has 1 HP, so it's basically dead. Unless it spams Endure, which would actually probably be pretty good in this case. Because it's probably like the best thing it can do. But yeah, we're just going to use Max Flare. You know, and hope for a miracle here. Okay, so yeah, Endure was probably the best move it could have used here, assuming Buzzwole attacks it. Oh, okay, so they outspeed, I guess, which is really bizarre. However, that means Burning Jealousy isn't going to work as well, which is kind of unfortunate. So we do get the boost, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Charmeleon would have to use, Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Charmeleon has Solar Power, so yeah, using Endure was a total waste. That's pretty bad. So yeah. So hopefully they don't get it below, like, you know, half or whatever. Okay, so it didn't take it below half. Oh, okay, so it killed me. And, oh my god, it got the crit too. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. That was a pretty shitty path. I don't really think we could have really done much differently to make it better. That was kind of just really shitty luck. No, no, no. So once again, no shinies. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But yeah, we'll go again. We'll keep going for this guy. We'll keep going for Buzzwole, because, you know, that's what we do. We just keep throwing ourselves at the wall and hoping it works. Okay, so Unfezant's a pretty good start, especially since it has Feather Dance. Unfezant's normally not really good for these. Okay, Salazzle's actually... I was hoping they'd take Salazzle. But, Feather Dance... Or, not Feather Dance. This guy, Unfezant, normally isn't very good for these Dynamax Adventures fights. But... the fact that it has... Oh my god, there's Rabombi there too? With Heatmore? And Alolan Mare... Okay, shit. This is actually... This could be stacked. But yeah, Unfezant normally isn't very good for these, but... Or for Dynamax Adventures, but for Buzzwole it's actually pretty good because it has Feather Dance, which lowers its attack harshly. Like, by 2 stages. And, it also has, well, it has Dual Wing Beat, which just... You know, makes it's quad effective against Buzzwole. It's also good against Pheromosa, but that's like kind of the extent of it. Like, I guess it's good against Tapu Bulu, but you know, that's because it's a grass type, and that's like the only grass type. Because in terms of mons that are weak to flying, flying's super effective against Fighting, Bug, and Fighting. Or no, I said Fighting twice. Fighting, Bug, and Grass. And I think that's it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So, you know, because of that, they're, like, the only bug and fighting legendaries or Ultra Beasts in Dynamax Adventures are, Pheromosa and, oh, that was just stupid. The only fighting types in Dynamax Adventures are Pheromosa and Buzzwole, and those are also the only 2 bug types. And then, in terms of grass types, you have Tapu Bulu. And I think that's it, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's the only grass-type legendary in the entirety of Dynamax Adventures. Or, oh, no, there's Kartana, but Kartana has the Steel-type added to it, so it makes it neutral. So it's just not very good. Which, you know, sucks, but... Hey, you know, you have some good Pokemon and you have some bad Pokemon. And then you also have Pyukumuku, who's just the worst in this. Like, I like Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku is a cool Pokemon. You know, I really like... I love the fact that it's a Sea Pickle. I love Sea Pickle, or Sea Cucumber. I think they're funny. But it's just... It's not a good mon for Dynamax Adventures. Like, they made it so that it can only use counter as an attacking move, which I think is just naturally how it's... you know... thing goes. But the thing is, Dynamax Adventures is like, yeah, it has defensive benefits, but it's just... It doesn't really work. So yeah, that kind of sucks. You know, I was telling my friend the other night, I was at his house, and I was like, you know, I don't think there's like a single fruit punch thing that isn't, you know, that doesn't just taste awesome because it's fruit punch. You know, like, think about it. What fruit punch thing, like, just tastes, you know, doesn't taste good? Because fruit punch is like, fruit punch flavored anything just tastes awesome, pretty much. At least in my experience, it does. You know, like, because I mean, think about it. There's like, fruit punch gummies. They're awesome. Fruit punch Gatorade. Awesome. Fruit punch alcoholic drinks. Awesome. Well, only drink them if you're over 21, you know? Because I say that. Like, I can't think of a single, like, bad fruit punch thing, you know? I mean, hell, even, like, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever drank Prime. I think it tastes pretty good, but, you know, I think kind of it makes me feel more full when I drink it, so I try not to drink it because like it doesn't really work well for like, you know, doing it before a run or something like that. Although I think it's definitely the best tasting of like the sports drinks. Holy shit, did we even one turn that? But yeah, even like I think probably my favorite flavor of Prime is the fruit punch flavor. You know, like I think the fruit punch flavor, the blue flavor, and the ice pop flavors are all like really good. I mean, like I will say, like, I don't think I've really necessarily had a bad flavor of Prime. Like, I've had ones that I don't like as much as others, but I don't think that I've really had a thing of Prime that's like, you know, tastes bad necessarily. Okay, taking over from Heatmore is not great. So since we have a Alolan Marowak here, and that would have been good to have for that. But, you know, whatever, we'll take it. Bouffalant does get Lash Out, so Lash Out's going to be powerful here. Alolan Marowak's also really slow, because Marowak on its own is really slow, and the Alolan forms use the same stats, which is... Honestly, I think that's kind of weird. I think that's one of the main things that annoys me with some of these regional variants is, like, that they use the exact same stats. Like, I get why, but, like, I kind of wish they'd change it up a little bit sometimes, you know? Like, you know, it'd be nice to have some variety there. Maybe that's just me. Ooh, okay, yeah, that was, yeah, I was worried about, them using Flare Blitz on Ribombee. That's pretty bad. How much is Lash Out gonna do? Fuck, dude, this is gonna be a long fight. I don't even know if I have, I mean, I can use Feather Dance, I guess, because I don't want to use a lot of PP here. You know, but it's like, we don't really have a lot of, Pokemon that can do a ton of damage to this guy. I didn't realize how bulky he was. Salazzle should use Cross Poison here. Like, I think that's honestly the best bet here. But, you know, that's just me. I could max here, but I really don't want to because I want to save that for, what's it called? You know, blah, blah, blah. Buzzwole. So, that's kind of, the annoying thing here. Ribombee using spamming Pollen Puff is really annoying as well. Like, I get both of its moves are quad resisted, but like, if it used a move like, I don't know, Fake Tears, that could be actually beneficial to us here. So Rabami's gonna use Pollen Puff on it again. Did it use... Okay, yeah, it did use the thing that nullifies all stat changes and abilities. I think it's gonna use, what's it called? Cross Poison here? Never mind, it's gonna go for Flamethrower. That's odd. Because it calculated it to do more damage. Yeah, so then that'll take care of it. So that was a long fight, but you know, we only lost one Mon to it, which is good. Alolan Marowak's pretty good for a lot of stuff, so that's good. If we can't max turn 1, I'm gonna use Feather Dance first turn. Then after that, I'll go for max Airstream. Because I should be able to max next turn or the one after. Or yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to do that for Buzzwole and just get some damage in because we need it. Oh my, dude, really? No one took that? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, Bouffalant swapping there was like basically necessary. Dude, I can't believe that like we got Heatmore swapped out and we didn't have anyone swap for Alolan Marrow. That's crazy to me. That's like, come on, dude, that's crazy. Well, that kind of sucks because Will-O-Wisp would have been really useful. So yeah, we're gonna do Feather Dance turn 1 because this is basically like the equivalent of using Burn or whatever. So I will say, hopefully, Salazzle will see reason to use Flamethrower. I'm not too confident in it though, because it's... Okay, never mind, I think it will, because, you know, usually the AI is kind of stupid like that. But, you know, sometimes you get lucky. But yeah, we're just figuring this out. Hopefully we'll be able to get this stupid green Buzzwole soon. Dude, oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Holy shit. He outspeeds me? Really? That's surprising to me. I really thought that I'd outspeed Buzzwole. I didn't realize it was, like, faster than Pheasant. That's annoying, because that's going to lower our attack stat. And that was also a crit. Of course it was. So that's kind of annoying. We still should be able to kill this next turn, because, you know, we have enough lives, and we also outspeed because of the extra things. But, you know, we gotta figure that out. Yeah, Drain Kiss should kill. There we go. We're at 439 now. That was a long encounter because we had to do like 2 runs for that, which sucks, but you know. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we get it. The animation's playing. We get it. We're catching them on. The thing is, like, every single Pokemon has an 100% catch rate in Dynamax Adventures, which I think is fantastic, but it kind of makes the whole catching the Pokemon thing feel a lot less impactful, because it's just like, oh, yeah. You just know what's going to happen. You're just waiting for the timer to go up. Do. No, 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 no. Dude, we're almost at 440, which is crazy. If we get... Here's the crazy thing, is that there is a very real chance I could get to 500 here, and if I get to 500, that's just insane. We're gonna go again. Oh, we got Xatu to start with. That's way better than Unpheasant to start, because Xatu is just really, like, it's a special attacker, and it's really strong and has flying type moves. So that makes it a lot better. There's also Alcremie there, which actually Alcremie would be an easy takeout with the mons we have here. Then we could go for, what's the bug? Is the bug Nincada or is it something else? So the bug is Durant, actually, which is kind of cool. We could also go for Blaziken. Should be kind of nice. And then potentially after that we could see if we could go for Pincurchin or no, we could go, actually no, we want to go for Passimian on the left. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, I think we go Xatu, no, not Xatu. Alcremie into Durant into Passimian. Which we should have good stuff to deal with it, because we have like a Steel type and 2 Pokemon that I'm pretty sure both have Poison type moves. I could be wrong about Nidoqueen. Okay, yeah, Nidoqueen is Venoshock. And then Garbodor actually will be able to be useful here, which is pretty rare. Because Garbodor is also one of those mons that's like really specific for like what you need it for. Like, unfortunately, it's just not very good, which kind of sucks. Like, or just for Dynamax Adventures, because like it's great for Xerneas. It's fantastic for Pokemon like Xerneas. But other than that, it's just not good. Like, because Poison is unfortunately a really weak offensive type. It is strong against, like, exactly 2 types, and before Gen 6 it was strong against 1. I mean, I guess in Gen 1 it was strong against Bug, but, like, you know, that's not really saying a lot, because Bug is weak to a lot of things. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I already have a shiny Alcremie. I don't need another one. I'm not going to catch this. I'm going to start kind of skipping some Pokemon that I already have, just to save time here. Like, yeah, it could be a shiny Alcremie, but, like, I have so many of those, like, A from Indigo Disc and B from, you know, this game. Or, well, I have 1 from this game and I have a few from Indigo Disc. And it's like, you can't really, as far as I can tell, change the designs of them to be like the different types of Alchemy. So it doesn't really do much for me. I will say, Durant though, I would love a shiny Durant. I know I've talked about this extensively in streams, dude. Durant is just, I love Durant. He's so cool. Oh, his charm's actually pretty good. Drain Punch. Yeah, that is Garbodor's only attacking move that isn't poison type, so yeah. Also another reason why Garbodor's pretty bad for this. I mean, yeah, it does have fighting, so like it can take care of a lot of the steel types it comes across, but still. It's really unfortunate. Like poison's actually a pretty decent defensive type. Like, it's not the best because steel exists, but it's still pretty good. You know, let's get this guy in a special ball. Let's get this guy in a nest ball, because I think shiny Durant looks pretty good in a nest ball. I think it, like, the green matches the eyes, and like kind of the more yellow color matches the color it changes to, like its actual hide changes to when it's shiny. I would be very happy with a shiny Durant. You know, obviously I'd love to get the Buzzwole. I think the Buzzwole's the one I want the most, but shiny Durant is like, I want that. Okay, so that was actually a great swap. That was like pretty much perfect swap there. So we go for Passimian here. Honestly, if this path works, I may keep this as a set path for single because it's doing pretty good, you know? Like, it's got good mons to start with, you know? You get some pretty good starting mons. And on top of that, like, they do really well for the path, and it seems like the swaps so far are pretty good. If Nidoqueen swaps here, honestly, or hell, I think if even Alchemy switches here, it would still work pretty well. I'm gonna go for, no, dang it. I'm gonna go for Psychic here, because it's more accurate and more powerful. Yeah, it's gonna do a lot. Okay, so that's good. And then Nidoqueen's probably gonna use Moonblast or Charm. Never mind, it's using Scorching Sands, which, yeah, I guess I get stabbed. If it burns, that'd be pretty... Oh, I think I got a crit. Plus it burns, which is also really good. And, yeah, so that was a one-turn fight. That was really good. So, yeah, honestly, depending on which AI takes this, I may save this as a path, because it's just... That's really good. If we can do this, like... This has been a 6-minute run so far. To put it into perspective, it's been like a 6.5-minute run so far, which is insanely good. And at this point, you know, if I can just get consistent wins on Buzzwole, I want to, because I need it. Okay, so that wasn't a great swap, but it does have Charm, and on top of that, Durant's like... Durant would have been great because it would have had Metal Sound and stuff like that, but, you know... Oh, shit, yeah, that's actually bad, because, oh... Yeah, now... Oh, shit, yeah, now Passimian's gonna have an item, and that's gonna, like, make Acrobatics half as powerful. So that's actually really unfortunate. Although we can take a look at where the AI are placed, because we could also potentially ensure that, the AI always has, you know, these Pokemon. So we can see at the last Pokemon, or so everyone but the second Pokemon swapped. So if Nidoqueen was the second Pokemon taken, we could potentially manipulate that to do more damage and stuff like that, or to like get it so that we have good mons to start with. Which is pretty nice. That would be pretty good. Unfortunately, that did not do as much damage as I hoped it would, but I think we should still be able to kill next turn. Okay, yeah, we should definitely be able to kill next turn. Although, I think we're going to be slower. Oh, okay, no, Max Flutterby may change things a bit. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, no, I have White Herb, that's right. Okay, so that's kind of why I got that. That was pretty good. Still not dead yet, but it should be dead, like, any second. I'm really surprised that I outsped Passimian. Yeah, we're at 440. I could see if I could get this to work as a path. I'm kind of interested in seeing if that works out. I mean, I would like to try it again just because A, we can get a quick, consistent kill. Like, that was a pretty fast run. I kind of clicked the thing, didn't look at how long it actually took. But that was a pretty fast path. And if we could get it so that we're doing, you know, a lot more damage, that'd be good. I think that'd be pretty good, so, you know, I'd enjoy that. Trying to think. No Durant, no Passimian, no Buzzwole. So we're going to try that path one more time, just to see if we can do some stuff with it. And I think Nidoqueen was there from the start. If it wasn't, then we know that it could be a very good path to manipulate, because we can tell which Pokemon is going to be picked. You know, because if we know that Nidoqueen was the one that showed up after I picked him on, then we can tell that we can get the AI to pick Xatu and stay with Xatu throughout the entire run, which would be great. So let's see. We're gonna not invite others here. Okay, so unfortunately, no. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but you know, we can deal with that. Yeah. I mean, we could potentially find ways to manipulate even more, or like, you know, because we know that Xatu would be picked last, so we could potentially get it so that, like, you know, Xatu, is kept by, like, changing which Pokemon we switch around. Like, I think, I don't know if I remember correctly, I think, Clang swaps here, and then Garbodor, excuse me, goes last, so we could potentially make it so that if we picked Clang, then Garbodor would swap here, and then we could also keep Clang for, Durant, and we could swap out for Durant. Or we could just swap out for, you know, what's it called, yeah, because Durant, oh yeah, we'd have to swap for Durant, because Durant would have another Pokemon swap. Yeah, and then we could take Durant, we could see if that works. So I'm interested in trying this and seeing if it works. Just because I think it could be interesting to look at. But, you know, that's just me. Also just because, you know, as I said before, you do enough encounters on Buzzwole, you just want to make them consistent. That's the main thing, you know, like, yeah. You know, I could try and do a bunch more runs and just see if it works or whatever. Figure it out, blah, 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 blah. But I think the most important thing right now is keeping it consistent. Which is something that, like, I can't really do too well. You know, like... And then, yeah, we could also manipulate it so that instead of having Garbodor as our fourth Pokemon fighting Durant, we could have Garbodor as, what was it? We can have Garbodor as the third Pokemon, so that it swaps with Alcremie. It's really interesting. You can learn, like, a hell of a lot of stuff just from playing Dynamax Adventures enough. Like, you can really learn some absolutely insane stuff about how this game works and just, like, get to do some really crazy stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, also if Durant uses Metal Sound against Xatu, it gets Magic Bounce, which is really good. So that'd be pretty good. So we're getting Durant. I also would like to get a shiny Durant. That's also the other thing, is that I would like a shiny Durant. Durant is one of my favorite Pokemon. I absolutely love it. I would love a shiny of it. I've been wanting a shiny of it for ages and have not gotten one. And that is something that makes me very sad. So, yeah. So yeah, Garbodor swaps there. So if we did swap out and make it so that the fourth player picked Xatu, we'd have to take Durant there, which I'm okay with, honestly. I think that works. Durant's pretty good. We can also then go into what's it called? We could go into Executor and try and do that one and see, excuse me, which player swaps. Also, because when you change what Pokemon you start with, or not what Pokemon you start with, but like if you, let's say you have a path and you know that for every Mon, let's say AI1 takes the first one, AI2 takes the second one, AI3 takes the third one, if you don't swap at all. If you let AI1 take the first one, and then suddenly you swap for the second one, the AI that'll take the third one could be entirely different. So instead of being, you know, AI3 takes the third one, it could be AI1 takes the first one, or the third one. Or it could be AI2 takes the third one. Or none of them take the third one. It's weird how it works, so there's so many branching trees with how things can play out, which makes paths really malleable and just kind of work really well with it. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, this should be another one turn. There we go. So that's pretty cool. Shiny Passimian is also one that I really like, and I think that's one of the things I also like about this path is that, like, I could go for shinies of, like, most of these Pokemon. I mean, Alchemy is, like, the exception, because, like, you know, I just don't really have a need for shiny Alchemy. But, you know, I'm totally okay with, like, taking shiny Durant or shiny Passimian. Like, that's cool. I would very much so like to have one. So yeah, Durant swaps. Which is kind of unfortunate because it means you can't get, like, a one turn on Buzzwole, but, like, honestly, it's fine. Honestly, all these Pokemon still work. It's just, unfortunately, Life Orb would have been good for damage here, but I want to make sure we have consistent hits. But Passimian, unfortunately, gets neutered here because Passimian, unfortunately, takes an item, and Acrobatics is the flying type move Passimian has, which only has 55 base power when it's holding an item, or when the user is holding an item, and if you are not holding an item, then it gets boosted to 120 base power. Or 110 base power, sorry, because its power is doubled. Yeah, it should be 100% accurate air slashes now, because, yeah. One thing that also kind of annoys me is that, like, the Alchemy AI, for some reason, in this game, in Dynamax Adventures, you'll notice that, like, any Pokemon with Acupressure will spam Acupressure like no one's business. Yet the moment they get their hands on Alchemy, who has Decorate, like one of the best moves you could possibly have for, like, boosting a Pokemon's stats, it will never use it, ever. Which is just really annoying. Yeah, that was like an 8.5 minute path. That's crazy. That's really fast. And that includes, like, the time it took to, like, reset the game, start the switch, and also look at the encounters. So that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna play around with this a little bit more, see what we can get. You know, figure it out. There is a way that Passimian could, like, get, could lose the item it's holding, and that's, like, if it gets, White Herb or something. So yeah, no shinies again. But yeah, things could... So if it gets White Herb and Buzzwole uses Max Flutterby, that would proc the White Herb. So that it would lose its item and be able to use Acrobatics with full power again. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Like, the path is still really solid. And I really enjoy it. So I think it's pretty consistent. I would like to see just how consistent we can make it. Because if we can get it so that, what's it called, different Pokemon are on there, we could definitely figure things out. So if we this time take Clang, then we know what the AR are going to take. The AR is still going to take the same 3 Pokemon every time. So the starting lineup with Pokemon AI, no matter what you choose, it'll always be like, they'll always pick the same slot. So if there's the 1, 2, 3 slots, like going down like 1, 2, 3, the AI will always pick the same slot on a set path. So we can go for Alchemy here. We can use Max Steel Spike, or we could just go for Flash Cannon. Honestly, we could do either, but I'm trying to think which would be better here, because I think no matter what, it would still be a 2-turn fight. And I don't think having the max would really help. It would just serve to increase the time that we're spending on it, which I don't really like. I'd kind of rather just, you know, use it and go. So it does do more damage, but I don't think it would really boost the efficiency of this path at all. Which is pretty unfortunate, but, you know, it's just, I think that's the way to go with it. Okay, so Alchemy avoided Gunk Shot, so in this case it probably would have actually helped. And that's one of the things that is kind of annoying, because, you know, Gunk Shot can miss. The AI is going to keep using it, because it's the most consistent and most powerful move it has, which I don't really have a problem with, because that makes sense. Oh, I also forgot Zatu's going to spam Confuse Ray like every turn. That's actually really annoying. That's pretty bad. Okay, Max Flare's bad. I'm kind of surprised that didn't kill. So we know here that, what's it called, we know here that Garbodor is going to swap. Because we have that consistent. We know for a fact it's going to do that. So Garbodor is going to swap here. Yeah, and so then, no matter what, Nidoqueen's not going to swap. Really unfortunately, we couldn't bait Nidoqueen into potentially being the Xatu. Because that would make this path way simpler in terms of execution. I am going to take Durant here. Because Durant will be good, and it'll also make sure that, like, you know, pretty much... Because I think pretty much no matter who takes the next Mon, even if Xatu takes, which would be worst case scenario, we'd have... You know, we'd still be able to do, like, a lot of damage. Because Durant is just naturally, like, pretty fucking bulky. Or, not pretty fucking bulky, but we have two other Pokemon that are special attackers. That both have, like, you know, Fairy and Fire type moves. Or, I guess one... I'm pretty sure... I think Nidoqueen has, what's it called? I think Nidoqueen has a Fire move. I'm probably wrong on that, though. I just swear it did. Oh no, it's Scorching Sands. That's why I get confused. Not to mention, if we get Durant, we can just use X-Scissor on, what's it called? On, Executor, if we decide to go that path. We'd have to figure out if Executor would actually allow the AI to take, because if the AI was going to take Executor, then we absolutely should not take it, because Executor is, like, one of the worst mons you can get for Buzzwole, because it's quad weak to Bug, which, once it gets below half health, it's going to guarantee use a Bug move every turn. But Passimian would be good. I could also take Passimian. And if I take Passimian, then I don't have to take an item, and then that boosts damage output. And it would still let our catches be exactly the same. Only thing is that we then lose access to Screech, or Metal Sound, which is kind of annoying, because we want Metal Sound, and we want to, you know, not waste on other things, so... That's kind of an annoying thing there. Only thing is Metal Sound... Yeah, Metal Sound's inconsistent, I was gonna say, but then it just, you know, it missed. Which really sucks. So we would have to see what Pokemon swaps here. As I said before, pretty much no matter what, we're safe in terms of, like, what Pokemon we get. Because, like, we have 2 special attackers, both of moves that are super effective against Buzzwole, which is really powerful. And that means that we can do good damage against him no matter what, especially since we're going to have Metal Sound. And Metal Sound will pretty much guarantee be able to get it off turn 1. Like, you know, at least be able to use the move. It'll probably miss, or, well, there's a good chance it'll miss, I think 15%. But we could also potentially get Wide Lens from the shop, which would make it more accurate. Not perfectly accurate, but a lot more accurate. I think it would bring it to about 93.5% accuracy, which would be good. It's a lot better than 85. Okay, so unfortunately, the AI for Xatu does still swap there. So I think it is best to keep the path as we did before. Especially since, honestly, I can just go through it and not have to deal with that. Oh my, dude, Expert Belt would have been so good before. Damn it. I'll go for Citrus Berry, just in case. We're going into Buzzwole. And if we use Metal Sound, it should... if we had Xatu and we used Metal Sound, it could be a 1-turn KO. But without Xatu, I think it still could potentially be a 1-turn KO, but I think it's a lot less likely. But as I said, I do have a lot of labbing to do with this route just to check it out and see how it works. I'm surprised Nidoqueen used Venoshock instead of Dazzling Gleam. Because there we go, we get Dazzling Gleam there, that's pretty good. And it also didn't bring Buzzwole to half yet, so it's still, like, you know, not at the point where it's using 2 moves every turn yet, which is actually pretty great. That's pretty good. Although, okay, no, this will bring it over the edge. I thought Passimian would move after. Never mind. Okay, so use Power Up Punch, and Lunge is going to be annoying. Never mind. Okay, so we're fine. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that we are pretty much fine in terms of, like, you know, what we do in this route. Like, we get 0 deaths up to this guy, and then we get, like, you know, just a really quick kill. Like, that took 9 minutes for that one, which I think it was slower because Gunk Shot missed on Alchemy. I think it would make more sense in the future to use Max Steel Spike if we go this way again. But that being said, I think it could be more beneficial to go for Executor and see which Pokemon swaps there. Either that, or we could go and we could swap with Passimian, because then we'd still catch the same Pokemon, and then we also wouldn't have to deal with the fact that it doesn't have an item, and we'd keep Xatu, which is nice. So just be more damage output. No, no, no. Unfortunately, I can't say I'm surprised. But yeah, we're gonna try this path again. We're gonna see how it goes. You know, we'll figure this out. Yep, I just realized I haven't even been live for an hour yet. That's kind of crazy. Because, like, it's probably because we've just gotten a lot more encounters in. Like, we've gotten a solid 5 checks on them, and we've gotten, like, I think 6 runs done, which is a lot more than we've done in the past, mainly because, like, you know, normally, like, I have a lot more people clamoring to play, like, multiplayer, which, like, you know, I'm always down to do. But it's like, multiplayer runs just take a lot more time, which is unfortunate. You know, it sucks. It's an inconvenient truth, but it is a truth. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I will say, so sometimes the starting lineup can shift a lot when you're doing multiplayer, but this would be probably a pretty solid multiplayer path, because of the fact that, you know, we already get some really strong Pokemon to start up. Like, there's Manectric in there as well. Manectric's pretty good. If you can use Max, whatever. So we'll use Max Steel Spike here, just because I think it would get us a more consistent kill on turn 2. If there's a possibility it could get us a kill on turn 1, that makes it definitely worth it. But I think if we can get the more consistent kill on turn 2, because I think that's like naturally what happens. That's more beneficial for us. So we go for the max steel spike. It's gonna take more time with the animation, which I'm not a fan of, but sorry, my throat's getting all itchy. But even though it's like the animation takes a bit more time, I think the fact that we have a more consistent 2-turn kill is a lot better, because having the potential to not kill in 2 turns is kind of annoying. Like, granted, when you do get the when Gunk Shot does hit, you're fine, and you're pretty much good every time. But when it doesn't, it's just that's kind of annoying. Honestly, I really do think that the best path here is, unfortunately, to take Passimian. Kind of. I say unfortunate. It's not really unfortunately. It just means that I can't go without swapping for the second 2 fights, which like is fine anyways, because Passimian and Durant are both shinies that I really would like. So it doesn't really matter too much to me. It just means that you know, the possibility for 1-turn kill on Buzzwole is not there, which does suck. But whatever, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I think this is the faster route. Just because we don't have to deal with Garbodor for Durant, because Garbodor only has what's it called, Drain Punch to attack Durant, and that's just not something that works super well. Like, yeah, it does damage, and it's not like resisted damage or anything, but it's just Durant's just, it's way more physically bulky than it is specially bulky. And on top of that, it's like, you know, if we come in like this, we have all special attackers, right? But if we come in without this, then it's just not as good. I will say, though, there is actually a potential for 1-turn kills on Durant, because if Durant uses Screech on Xatu, it'll Magic Bounce back to Durant, and then I'm pretty sure Xatu uses, or not Xatu, Alchemy uses Mystical Fire, which would 1-turn KO from there, I think. Which would be pretty good. I will say, though, I would like to check out what happens if we kill Executor, and see if killing Executor, see which Pokemon swaps there. Because there's Pokemon that could take Executor that I'd be okay with. Because, like, if Xatu doesn't take Executor, it could be more worth it to do that, despite the fact that it would give him the boost. Because, yeah, this is a set path that I do want to try out. I mean, obviously, I think it's better to not do set paths on Buzzwole, because Buzzwole is a total ore farm Pokemon. But at the same time, as I said, I'm 442 encounters on Buzzwole, and that statistically should not happen. So it doesn't really matter, you know. Because, I mean, Executor is already, like, easy enough to kill. Or Executor is, like, you know, like, we get to Buzzwole with 3 lives, or no, with 4 lives, yeah. So we're fine. It doesn't really matter, like, if we have, like, 1 bad Pokemon or whatever, because the other 3 are just, or the other, yeah, because the other 3 are just so good. That being said, I do want to test it out for, you know, like, I guess testing purposes. That being said, I do like Passimian better, so I'd rather catch Passimian, but, you know, we can see how much this kind of speeds things up. Because I feel like going for this is like, you get a more guaranteed, because you can, okay, so Xatu does swap, so that means we would want to go for Passimian in, like, every run. Which does kind of suck, because that means we can't keep Durant, really, and get the 1-turn. I was really hoping we could get the 1-turn Buzzwole kill path. I mean, obviously there are better paths than this, but, like, I would like a shiny Durant. And also shiny Passimian is really cool, too. I like shiny Passimian. I think it's really cool. Shiny Passimian is, like, one of those shinies that I look at every time, and I think it looks different every time, but I still really like how it looks. Okay, that was annoying. So it got Power Up Punch off, and we missed Screech. Executor does at least have Psycho Cut, which is nice. And it's also Stab. So that's pretty good. But I think Passimian is better. If we get the Metal Sound off. Huge. Oh, and it got Poison Point. Okay, that's actually huge. I hadn't realized that that was Nidoqueen's ability on here. I mean, I probably learned that at some point, but just kind of forgot. So we got crit. Dazzling Gleam does a lot. I think it's best to go for Metal Claw here because I think it's going to nullify stat changes and abilities. Yeah, exactly as I said. Because usually Pokemon, if it gets statused a lot, it'll do that turn 3. Usually, like turn 3 or turn 4. I think if not turn 3, like pretty much definitely turn 4 if it's been statused like enough. So, you know, that's just kind of something you learn. We'll say this this final fight seems a lot slower. I don't know if that's just due to AI picking different moves and stuff like that. But it seems like, yeah, Executor is definitely not the option to go for. Unless I guess we swapped with Executor or something, but even then, I think it's just better to do Passimian. So it seems like the optimal path here is to pick Clang, do Alchemy, do Durant and swap, then do Passimian and swap, and then don't take an item. Because then that also makes it more consistent for us, because we don't have to worry about taking an item to boost our output. We just know that our output's going to be pretty much the same no matter what. The AI output will be different, but at the same time, I think it should pretty much still be consistent 2-turn. And yeah, it works well. No Durant, no Buzzwole. Once again, like Sisyphus pushing the boulder up a hill, we do it once, we do it again, and we keep going over and over. With no end in sight, really. I mean, that's the cool thing about Shiny Hunting is, like, it could literally happen at the end of any run. You know? That being said, we've gotten this far, and it still hasn't happened, which I think is crazy. But yeah, that's just, yeah. That's just how it goes sometimes. You get some long hunts. I mean, I don't think people typically get to this long of hunts. Like, I mean, especially when you have the charm, which I do. But yeah, it happens. Shit happens. You know, sometimes you get a first encounter, sometimes you get a 443 Buzzwole that still hasn't showed up. You know? But that's why I said, you know, if I'm gonna get shit luck, I'm gonna turn it into great content, and that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm doing this every day. Until I get it, because I have fun streaming this. I think it's like, I mean, I already do Dynamax Adventures a lot in my spare time anyways. So being able to actually stream it is just really fun. And I enjoy it. I also get to be able to interact with the community, which I think is cool. I think it's something cool that I like to do, and I'd love to do more. Although I've kind of been, like, on hiatus for streaming for, like, or not streaming. I've actually been, streaming is, like, the one thing that I've been doing kind of consistently. But I've been on hiatus for, like, what's it called, for, like, making videos for the last, like, year or two. And I keep coming up with these ideas to make videos, and I keep, like, getting, like, halfway through the filming and editing process, and I'm just like, I'm not really a big fan of that. And it's really annoying, because, like, I'll get there, and I'll have, like, a cool idea, and it'll just, it doesn't turn out to be as good as I thought it would be, which really sucks. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. The unfortunate thing is that, it seems like the AI is trying to use more moves, like, for status, even though Charm here does nothing, because Alchemy has 0 physical moves. And Xatu should really just focus on dealing damage. So that does make this a bit slower, I guess, than using, what's it called, other one? Oh my god, yeah, waiting for Building a Chair Part 2. Dude, Building a Chair Part 2 would actually be really funny, but the thing is, I'm not just gonna buy a chair solely for a video. Like, the reason I made the Building a Chair thing, I don't know if I've talked about this. That's a video, that's like an old video on my channel. And it's one of my favorites that I ever made. Cause, I originally made it. The whole point was that was supposed to be the intro to a video I was making. That was a review on this game called East Origins. Both videos ended up getting made. But what happened was, as I was building the chair, I ended up just like talking about like a lot of stuff, and it ended up like getting to a point where it felt like I could make it into its own video. And I said, you know what? If I can make, and I came with the idea. I was like, you know, I'd really like to see if I could make an interesting video purely, that the entire focus of the video, or the entire like stuff happening in the video, is just me building a chair, and see if I can make that entertaining. And I thought, you know, if I can make that entertaining, then, like, what can't I make entertaining, right? So that was kind of my thought process there. And I honestly think it turned out great. I'm really happy with how the video turned out. It's still one of my favorites to this day. Oh my god, I used Charge Beam, and I think it actually hit. I meant to use Rising Voltage, holy shit. But yeah, I was buying an office chair because I needed one for, you know, my desk where I'm at now, or I say it's a desk. It's really just a giant plastic fold-up table that, I've kind of been using this for the last, like, I want to say, like, 4 or 5 years. I think 4 is more accurate. I think, like, 3 or 4 years is pretty accurate here. But, yeah, I just kind of, like, I figured, you know what, fuck it. I can make building a chair into content, and I did. And it was originally supposed to be just a small bit, but it ended up becoming this like whole big video that I had a lot of fun making that, because it was something that like totally, it was totally unexpected with how it came out and how it even came about. And I'm very, very happy with it, because I think it's really cool that that did happen. So yeah, kind of, like, chairs have just been kind of like a meme for me a little bit over the past couple of years. It's just like, oh yeah, office chair. It's a goofy meme. I'm just, look at the funny office chair, guys. You know, I've always said, like, you know, or since that I'm like, you know, if I ever became like a big or famous streamer, I'd love to do like some sort of charity event that is that revolves around chairs. Okay, that's annoying. So it looks like, so Xatu tries to use Confuse Ray. It tries to prioritize Confuse Ray here. But if it just used Psychic, we could one-turn this guy. Yeah, if it used Psychic, we could have one-turned this guy. That's kind of annoying. We'll go for Metal Claw. Why not? I mean, like, there's no reason to not just go for damage here. I mean, honestly, we could really do whatever and it's gonna die. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas for, like, content I'd love to do, but it's just, like, I feel like I get so many ideas, I just kind of get overwhelmed and just shut down. And I know I've talked about this before on stream, but, like, those are on Twitch streams, and, like, that's part of the reason I don't like doing Twitch, is that YouTube, when you do YouTube streams, those stream VODs stay up, which I really like, because I think I mentioned this in a previous stream, like, pretty recently. I only have so much storage on my computer, and, like, I don't want to have to download every single stream, or, like, have to go back in and do it, like, in a certain time, because I often forget, and that's pretty bad. But, I would like to just be able to kind of, you know, do things and kind of go back at it at my own pace and look at it and be like, okay, here's all the resources I need for that. Here's, like, just, you know, the exact stream and stuff like that. I can look back on this and see exactly how this happened. I don't have to go and, you know, I mean, I know you can get it so that your Twitch streams upload to YouTube too, but I feel like, I don't know, that just feels kind of weird to do, you know? I also just think there's more of an audience for this stuff on YouTube. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like there is. I'm really surprised that Nidoqueen's using Venoshock, though, like, because it has Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam seems like it would just be the better option here. I don't know why it's using Venoshock. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll go for this again, and it should kill. Wait, why the fuck is Xatu using Simple Beam? What the fuck? It could have just killed there. It could have killed, even if it just used Psychic. I think it would have killed there. Well, that's stupid. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I don't like that. I really don't like that. That's really annoying. Like, yeah, we still get the 2-turn kill, but it could have been way faster. We could have done it much safer. 444, guys. We're at 444 encounters. Will we get the shiny Buzzwole this time? Like, I know Guido Mista from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Golden Wind, is shaking and crying right now. But if we get the shiny, we get the shiny. And I'm okay with that. Oh. No Durant, no Pissimian, no Buzzwole. I can't say I'm really super surprised. Once again, like, you know, it is 1 in 100 chance every time. So statistically, every run I'm not really gonna get it. But like at the same time, also statistically, if you look at the odds for not getting a 1 in 100 chance, 444 times. Yeah. Well, let me just look at it again because I know I looked at it recently. So 424. 424 is 63. Okay, I guess I was wrong about that. Or no, maybe I'm. No, not getting the 1 in 444 chance, or not getting the 1 in 100 chance 444 times is has a 1.15 chance of happening. So we did get lucky, just not in the right way. We got, I guess, well, we got unlucky is what I mean, but like, you know, if you look at it in a certain way, it is kind of lucky, I guess, but I'm not looking at it that way, or I don't want to because, well, I should, and I kind of am, but like, I shouldn't. So yeah, we'll see. We'll do this path a few more times, and then I'll probably transition on to doing something else. I would like to try this with other people, you know, potentially, if people want to join and stuff like that. I'd be willing to try this. Yeah, it's extremely bad luck. It's just, it's the level of just the fact that it happened. I mean, it's part of the reason I'm streaming this entire series is because it's like, you know, like the first like 200 or 300, I was like, okay, this is unlikely, but it's like I've had it happen before. You know, like I've had this is my third recorded hunt to go past 300, but I'm pretty sure Tapu Fini went pretty far too because I spent like 2 or 3 months just trying to get that guy. Or no, I spent about 2 months trying to get that guy, I think. But what was it? Yeah, I spent like about 2 months trying to get Tapu Fini, and I spent a long time trying to get Dialga, and Dialga was estimated. So Dialga could have been way more than I actually thought, but it also could have been less. So Dialga and Raikou were the other two hunts that I had go over 300, which Dialga was 321, which was really bad. That one I think took the most physical time because I took a lot of breaks between it. Raikou took 367, but Raikou I was like really depressed at the time, so I just kind of no-lifed the entire thing. And just did it in like a day or two. So I did like 300 so many encounters in like 2 days, which was not healthy. I would not recommend it to anyone, but it happened. And then what's it called? After that was Buzzwole. Buzzwole's the last one because, I mean, I had a string of a lot of really lucky encounters, and I had one that was like actually just exactly on odds with 100 encounters, which is Uxie. Which, I mean, to be fair, with Uxie itself, like, Azelf and Mesprit, to put it into perspective, the amount of encounters I had total on Azelf and Mesprit to get both of them shiny was 4. Because I got Mesprit first encounter, and I got, like, when I was doing random runs when I first started doing DA, and I got what's it called? I got Mesprit, or no, not Mesprit. I got Azelf. I was in California. I had some downtime. I was visiting my brother and stuff. I had some downtime, and I was doing I was doing some encounters in Azelf. I'm like, you know, I gotta take care of this eventually, and I really don't want Azelf to be the last Pokemon that I get because it just seems like a really weak finale. And so I did Azelf, and like 3 runs in, it showed up, and I was like, no way. There's no way I got Azelf in 3 after getting like Mesprit in 1. Uxie took exactly 100, which is kind of annoying, but like Uxie, pretty much any dark type, or not dark type, most psychic types, or like any pure psychic type Pokemon Dynamax Adventures, with the exception of like Mewtwo and maybe Cresselia, can be pretty easily ore farmed. So I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't like just, you know, super, it wasn't like annoying, really. Well, it was kind of annoying, and that took a while, but it took exactly 100 encounters, which was kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool. It's actually the only hunt that I've had that's taken exactly 100 encounters, which shouldn't be too surprising, because like statistically having 2 hunts that take the exact same amount of encounters is kind of crazy. I'm actually gonna look and see if I have any that have taken the exact same amount. So I have Tapu Lele and Zekrom, which Zekrom took 66 and Tapu Lele took 65. Let's see. Xurkitree took 43. I could have sworn I know that was 43. Suicune was 38. 88 for Entei. Yeah, Raikou was 367, which I think, yeah, you can see it here. You can't see the number, but it's 367. It was not fun. I kind of estimated the last ones because those, so like all these bottom ones pretty much like Kyogre, Latios, Kyurem, Articuno, and Xerneas all happened like in the span of 24 hours, which was just absolutely insane. I had like a single day where I got like 5 shiny legendaries from Dynamax Adventures, which was just like statistically holy shit. What's it called? Yeah, I guess I don't have any that have the same encounters, or not any that I've recorded. Well, no. Wait, what am I talking about? I do. I have 2 first encounters. I do have 2 first encounter shiny legendaries from Dynamax Adventures, because I have Nihilego, and I have what's it called? After Nihilego, I have Mesprit, who I talked about earlier. So I guess, yeah, I do have 2 Pokemon that were first encounters and also happened on the same amount of encounters as another encounter. But you know, I feel like it's still pretty rare. So I mean, I guess it was kind of inevitable that, like, with all the good luck I had, I'd have one hunt that's really bad. People kind of like, so in the Dynamax Adventures Discord server I'm in, people absolutely warned me. They're like, look, you're gonna have your one Pokemon that's gonna be your white whale, you know? Oh, you're home now. Yeah, what's up? So they were like, yeah, you're gonna have your one Pokemon that's gonna be a white whale, and I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, I thought that Pokemon was Raikou. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that Pokemon was Raikou or Tapu Fini or Dialga, because those 3 were all really bad hunts. But no, it turns out it's fucking Buzzwole. That being said, as bad as my luck is right now, I have seen most of Dynamax Adventures. I have seen one person take I think it was like 1,113 encounters for Kyogre, and then there was another person who took how many did they take? I think they took over 1,200 encounters for, I think it was Xurkitree. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to do some actual paths. I mean, I can do random runs more frequently if I'm doing like with other people. Oh yeah, I don't want to use anything because I'm Passimian. Oh, we got Life Orb on Xatu. That's actually huge. But yeah, so I mean, in a way, having Buzzwole be this insane juggernaut of a hunt was kind of inevitable. I think the biggest thing that concerns me is the fact that Buzzwole isn't. Oh yeah, Buzzwole's absolutely testing my resolve, dude. He's like, you gotta get more buff before you can get me. And it's like, you know, I've lost 30 pounds. I'm trying, bro. But yeah, the thing that scares me the most with Buzzwole is the fact that not only could I theoretically not get it ever, potentially, but also the fact that I have 4 more hunts to do in Dynamax Adventures after this that could also potentially take this long, if not longer. Which is absolutely terrifying to think about. I mean, statistically, they likely won't, you know, knock on wood. But, it could happen. It absolutely could happen. Which is pretty terrifying. Like, if Buzzwole was the last hunt that I had to do, which honestly, I've thought about just going and hunting the other shinies, and then getting Buzzwole last. But at the same time, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna keep doing these in a row until I get this fucker because I want this hunt to be over. Like, That's the other thing, is like getting all the rest of them, it doesn't, I don't know if it'll possibly feel as triumphant as when I finally get the shiny Buzzwole, because getting shiny Buzzwole at this point is like, it'll be an insane event when it happens. It'll be absolutely insane, because just, you know, we're so far in, it's like, this should not happen, and the fact that we are triumphing over these odds is awesome. You know? But, yeah. We're gonna figure it out. I mean, I think the one that I'd be the most worried about for after is Zapdos, but the thing is, for a lot of the other ones after, like, Pheromosa is a Pokemon that's, like, it's basically just Buzzwole, but a lot faster and a lot more frail, so it's actually easier to take down in a way. We don't have to worry as much about some stuff. But then Zapdos is also really annoying, because Zapdos, like, Zapdos you can't really ore farm. No shiny again. I'm not really surprised. Okay, so I'm gonna take down the path here because we have we're gonna have people joining in, which is cool. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm worried about Zapdos. Moltres is also kind of annoying, but Moltres you can kind of ore farm, because if you get a good water team or you get a good, like, you know, rock type Pokemon, it's basically set. Yeah, speaking of Pheromosa, there it is. Which Pheromosa, I'm probably... Okay, so I just gave up the route. So the route did have Durant, but I just gave it up. So whoops. We'll connect to the internet. Yeah, I just gave up the route because it's like, if I'm doing, you know, 3 players, like, first of all, I don't want to waste my ore on Buzzwole. That's one of the things I'm very adamant about. Like, if I'm doing multiplayer, there's no real reason to waste ore on Buzzwole, because Buzzwole is very easy to do with, like, 2 or 3 players. Like, it's annoying to do with the AI, because when you have the AI, there's more chances that you can fail. Like, if you have a really shitty path, yeah, you can. But, like, you know... Also, are you ready to join, or should I, like, wait to set up the code and stuff like that? Because, you know, if you guys aren't ready yet, then I'm totally chilling. So yeah, let me know when you guys are ready to have me start it up, and then we can get this this thing going. Only thing is that these runs are going to take a lot longer with more people, but it's like, you know, whatever. I'm okay with that to an extent. Like, I think I like the balance of having, like, doing some, okay, cool, it's up. I think I like the balance of, like, having, you know, some solo runs combined with, like, doing group runs with people. Just because the solo runs are, like, much faster, so we can get a lot more encounters in. But having the group runs makes it a lot cooler. I'll take Slowking. Go for Dusclops, I guess, because Executor's just bad for this. I mean, I guess you could take it for... Oh, go for Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt would be really good just to, like, take care of the other mons to start with. Oh, Glalie would be really good. Dude, I wish we had Glalie, because Fake Tears is actually so OP. So let's look at this. So we have Azumarill, which sucks. We can go to... We can get to Deblade, which would be good. And there's Galarian Weezing. I think we go to Azumarill. Because I think if we do... Like, as much as I love Tyrantrum and as much as I would love it to shiny Tyrantrum, I think that if we go for Azumarill, we can do a lot more damage here. And then we can also get to other mons like, what's it called? I don't know. We can get to Centiskorch and Galarian Weezing, both of which would be really good. So I will say, I think that Dusclops should switch here. Because if Dusclops switches, that'd be really good. I'm gonna go for Max Mindstorm here just because Slowking is much better specially, and its only special move is a move that would normally take 2 or 3 turns to hit. So this is pretty good. Also, I don't know if my mic quality sounds better today or anything. Kind of mentioned it before, but I did put it what's it called? I put my microphone farther away from my computer and my fan, or the computer fan, I guess. So that should make it sound a lot better. Like, I mean, you know, hopefully it just sounds better than last time. Because like I felt like it sounded fine last time, but I felt like it sounded a bit, eh. You know. Maybe some Max Starfall's gonna be annoying, but we're gonna override that anyways. It's Psychic Terrain. But yeah, I think so. Azumarill swaps here, or no, not Azumarill. Dusclops swaps to the Azumarill here. That's gonna be big. Then after that, Azumarill can swap with Centiskorch, because that'll also be big. Dude, we did nothing to this guy. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Shadow Sneak does that. I forgot about that. Or well, Psychic Terrain does that. So at least we got the so I'd go for special moves if I were you guys, because it seems like the Glalie just used fake tears. Yeah, like that's a lot of damage, dude. But yeah, we can go for so once again, I'm gonna type this in chat just to make it clear. Yeah, I will say, so what I've been doing is I've actually been doing Reggie Drago encounters in between streams. Nothing. Sorry that my dad came up. So yeah, I think we want to keep Crawdot because Crawdot does a lot of damage. What's it called? Crawdot does a lot of damage specially, and that's pretty good for Buzzwole. Meanwhile, Azumarill just doesn't have damage output really. Like, yeah, it has Play Rough, but even then, like, Azumarill doesn't have pure power or huge power in what's it called? It doesn't have huge power in Dynamax Adventures, which really, really nerfs it a lot because it's not very good without it. So I think it's better to honestly just use, you know... Crawdot doesn't have good special attack. It doesn't. but it has adaptability, which doubles its the power of stab moves, which Muddy Water is stab. And on top of that, Buzzwole is just really weak specially, so it doesn't really matter too much. I think it's just better than Azumarill is. Because, yeah, like, just Azumarill is just not really good. And even then, no matter what, one of them's going to swap at Weezing. And I think Crawdont can do more damage at Weezing than Azumarill can. So that's one of the big reasons. Because, like, oh, look at that. That damage output's pathetic. You know, like... Also, Glalie has Fake Tears, which we're hoping it uses, although it doesn't seem to be. I think it will use it more for, what's it called? I think it will use it more for Buzzwole because all its other moves are not very effective. But I don't really know. There we go. We're getting Scentiscorch. So yeah, I still stand by the fact that I think Azumarill should swap here. I probably should have caught that because, I mean, I do have a shiny Scentiscorch, but like, you know, if I'm doing multiplayer runs, it doesn't really matter because if everyone's catching them, it doesn't actually save any time. It's either it's either like, basically the options are no one catches it and then you save time, or one person catches it at least, and then it's the same amount of time for if 1, 2, or 3 or everyone catches it. Yeah, so I think, yeah. Works better. So we'll go for Galarian Weezing. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I'll start typing out the plan for what's it called? For Buzzwole when we get there. So yeah, so use Scorching Sands and Muddy Water. There we go. Yeah. So that's honestly that's pretty much the plan. Like, you know, there's really not much else to say. We're gonna hope that Glalie uses Fake Tears, and then we're gonna use then hopefully I'll be able to max. Okay, never mind. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to max on Weezing, or on what's it called, on the guy on Buzzwole, the big Buzz. So we're just doing a lot of damage here, and that's kind of the goal here, is just to do damage. Because I think, you know, the more... Yeah, see, like, look at that. Crawdont does a lot of damage with its special attacks. I mean, that being said, I don't think it's best for Buzzwole, because Buzzwole is bug fighting, which both types are super effective against Crawdont, because it's a dark type. Excuse me, a dark type. But still, it has its uses. Take these bottles down. So yeah, Crawdont swaps. Crawdont swaps. I did type that out in the chat. And then, you know, it's just gonna be what's it called? So I think the moves that you guys are gonna use is if I remember correctly, I think it's pretty sure it's Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure Scentiscorch is Flamethrower in this, and Strange Steam. Misty Surge is cool. If you can max, I guess do it. I don't really know. I mean, like, you don't have to. Like, it's totally cool if you don't. But whatever. I'll use this turn, and then, you know. Yes, just use, yeah, just, you know, go for the moves. Oh yeah, and then Glaive is just gonna make this so easy. Which is one of the things I really like, is that AI Glalie, like, the thing is, for some reason, with the AI, they really know how to use Screech and, like, Metal Sound and stuff like that, like, really well. Or at least they know to use it on Mons, even if the other Pokemon around them don't have physical or special moves, that, or whatever corresponds with that. But, like, they will never use moves like Acid Spray, which I find so weird. Okay, you know, I probably should take it back. You didn't really need to max here because it's dead anyways, no matter what we do. So having the time, or having the extra stuff just makes it take more damage. Or not take more damage, but it makes it take more time, which we don't want. But whatever, it's fine. Wait, so which one died? Oh, that was me, I guess. Okay, so let's see. This is encounter number 446. Will it be this one, chat? Will this be it? One in 100 chance, guys. It could be it. There is a 1 in 100 chance this could be the shiny. You know? Although, I don't know. Well, so I'm not feeling too confident, but that's, you know, eh. No Zoomerl, no Wheezing, no Buzzwole. That sucks, but whatever. It's fine. We keep going. So we'll do link code. We'll just do it again. And it's up. Okay, cool. Ooh. I'm gonna go Glalie. Go Doug Trio. Just go Doug Trio. Doug Trio, then we can do... We'll see what... Oh, you gotta go Hitmontopper. Hitmontopper Sand Slash would work. Either one, I'll leave it to you. If the AI picks Sand Slash, that could be a problem. Okay, so that's fine. Then that works. Because Hitmontop's good for Buzzwole, so... Yeah, look, this path looks like kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie, so this actually is fine. Like, I'm okay with this. So we do have Alcremie here, though, which is good. And then we have a Scientist after, which would be really interesting to get. I think we go for normal. I think that's Jigglypuff, who also has Fake Tears, which could be good if the AI takes it. And it also has Fire-type moves and special moves. So... yeah, I'll max here, and I know Glalie has Steel Roller, so I could use that to do damage, or like the whatever move it is that does it. Okay, so... Yeah. So we'll just hope AI swaps here. Because if it does, that'll work. If not, that'll be kind of annoying. Hitmontop could use Coaching, which would be pretty good. And Dugtrio could use Screech. Yeah, Steel only works if there's terrain, which is why I'm using Max Steel Spike. Because if you use that over it, then it doesn't work. So it doesn't do that. So, yeah, Dugtrio should use Screech a lot because Screech just doubles your damage output. Or doubles our damage output because we're a physical team right now. Which is pretty good. I will say I could take this because that would be good because I'm going to be slower anyways. Or, well, yeah, so, like, you know, it'd be better to have this for fake tears, but having Jigglypuff for fake tears is also pretty good. Because Jigglypuff does have fake tears, which is nice. So yeah, we're gonna say no. Hope the AI takes. Yes, okay, that's actually huge. So we'll go for Bug. And then we'll go to Fairy after that, because the Fairy is... Yeah, the Fairy's Alchemy, which we want. So Dugtrio's Screech. Oh wait, I'm gonna check. Okay, so Dugtrio, I'm just gonna recommend that Dugtrio, you use, you just keep using, what's it called, you just keep using Screech. Dude, I'm outspeeding Dugtrio, that's crazy. So yeah, yeah, just keep screeching. Ugh. Yeah, you just do it again, honestly. There's no reason not to, like, it works. You know, like... The only thing is that we don't really have a very offensive team right now. This path, as I said, this path kind of sucks. We can make it work. We can definitely make it work. But it's going to be rough to do so. Dude, what? It missed twice? I can't believe that, dude. I genuinely can't believe that. That's crazy. Okay, well, we go for it a third time. And surely it won't miss 3 times. That's very useful when Araquanid has 0 special moves. That's great job, AI. Just keep screeching. Yeah, gambling. Put it all on black. I think for legal reasons I'm not allowed to endorse gambling, but, you know. I mean, I don't think I would anyways. I just don't really have an interest in gambling. Like, I played Texas Hold'em a couple times. I enjoy Texas Hold'em. I think it's fun. I played 5-star a lot when I was growing up. for poker, but that was kind of it. Like, card games are cool. That's, like, you know, the extent to which I'll know about them. Oh my... Dude! Oh no, he gave you water absorb! Yeah, this is a rough fight. Gamble again, put that shit on black. Yeah, this is a much more annoying fight than I thought it would be. I really thought it would take a lot less time for this. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, imagine if Araquanid had Water Bubble in Dynamax Adventures. Dude, that would be crazy. It'd just be like a team sweeper, dude. It'd be crazy. Honestly, just go for like Sucker Punch or something like that. See if you can do some damage. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. You can do Sucker Punch next turn and then see. Dude, how the fuck? It's missed like 3 out of 5. 85% accuracy, my ass. Dude, this is crazy. We're already like 10 minutes into this run. This is like the second Pokemon, dude. This is crazy. Oh shit, yeah, I'm dead this turn. Yeah, I'm absolutely dead this turn, dude. Goodbye. Yeah, but if Dugtrio can max, I'd recommend just doing it because, like, I think we may even reach the turn limit with this fight. It's taking that long. Let's go. Please give just like a cheer attack. Oh my god, no way. Dude, no way. Okay, love you, Dad. Finally, holy shit, dude. That took forever. What? Okay, love you. So yeah, honestly, I'm conflicted here because on one hand, yeah, you basically had to use Sucker Punch there. That's totally understandable. So, I think hopefully the AI doesn't swap. If it does want to swap, I don't know what to do. All I know is we need Dugtrio for the next fight and Hitmontop. Okay, good. No one swap. Nobody swap. Just don't swap. Araquanid is not good for this. Oh wait, it has Poison Jab. I forgot about that. Huh. So we have a Fairy... Okay, so yeah, we have Alchemy. Okay, so yeah, the plan is, right? So Alolan Dugtrio swaps. So, okay, here's the plan for Buzzwole. I'm gonna type it in. Yeah, just use Screech. Just use Screech again. Use Screech first turn, and after that, use Iron Head. Offensive powers with Buzzwole. Okay, I'm gonna use this just to make it so that Alcremie can Dynamax for Buzzwole. Okay, so yeah, here we got the plan now. Holy shit! Dude, that's damage. Although I will say, I'm still surprised that I'm outspeeding Dugtrio. Because, like, I know Glalie speed is only base 80. And I know Dugtrio is, like, a pretty fast Pokemon. So it's really bizarre to me. I want to say bad IVs and potentially also a bad nature. It could be one or the other, although I don't really know. Because I don't really know, like, exactly how much it would affect it. So, you know. So Dugtrio swaps. Okay, good. And so then, yeah, I'm just going to spam fake tears. Oh, shit, I forgot about the scientist. Yeah, I guess if the AI takes the scientist, it could work. Yeah, I know you can't use Decorate. That's why we have fake tears. We have 2 Pokemon with fake tears. And that's going to lower the target's special attack. You know, whatever. So you're going to use G Max Finale. Yeah. So you're gonna max here. That's part of the reason why I used max last turn, was purely so that you could max here. Okay, so we're gonna go fake tears. I think it's max finale or max like celebration or something like that. I think it's max finale. I could be getting confused with Hatterene's signature max move. Yeah, it does sound bad. Oh my god, it does sound really bad. Dude, you know that that if people actually like Sword and Shield and liked Dynamaxing as an actual mechanic, which I'm gonna be real with you, I think Dynamaxing is like the worst mechanic or the worst gimmick put into a Pokemon game of all of them. I think that people would have used that for like every single NSFW work ever. Oh my god, it even has the white cream at the end, dude. Oh, that's not right, dude. That's not right. That ain't right, dude. Okay, so this is actually doing a lot of damage. So pretty much no matter what, we win. So I just figured I'd go for the attack, why not? Because I outspeed. Yeah, and then that does barely anything. No, I'm not dead. Okay, yeah, so we tank that pretty well. Although then again, it is technically -2 attack because we have the +1 defense and they have -1 attack. So it's actually pretty good. I am very happy that we actually managed to turn this shit path around. I think that's the power of having, like, you know, AI, or well, not having AI, but having 3 people. So there we go. Buzzwole is dead, if he dies. So let's go. This is encounter number 447. Will we get it? If we don't, I honestly don't care. No, if we don't, I would be sad, but you know, it's like, it's kind of expected at this point. No Jigglypuff, no Araquanid, no Alcremie, no Buzzwole. Dude, I haven't gotten a shiny in like, in like probably 50 runs now, which is definitely not right, because I know like it's, theoretically it's like 1 in 25 realistically if you catch all 4 Pokemon, and I've been doing that, and I haven't gotten one since like that Dreadnought ages ago. We'll do it again. So we'll invite. So we got Nick in. Okay, so we're in. So let's go. Yes. I'm not used to having to do more than one prompt. Oh shit, we start with Mantine? Okay, that's huge. I'd say Sneasel purely so that the AI can't take it, because we don't want it to keep that. And then... I don't know, go Raichu or Dracloak. I mean, honestly, you can go for any of the 3. I don't really care. Any of them work. I think Dracloak's probably better, because Raichu could be annoying to deal with. But, yeah, I like the Buzz is fine. Only thing is that, okay, so yeah, since Raichu was picked, that was kind of what I was worried about, because, yeah, dude, you're fine if this is your last game. That's cool. I'm okay with that. But, yeah, Raichu's going to be annoying because it means that Electabuzz basically can't attack. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. We got to sell. Oh, my God. We got to Selgor, dude. Okay, so I think we go Slowking to a Selgor to Torkoal. So that would be Psychic to Bug to Fire. Because the Bug type is a Selgor. So I think the plan will be Sneasel swaps here. Sneasel swaps here. Yeah, Sneasel should swap here just so Selgor can't use the super effective moves on it. That being said, I think that if Sneasel can use it next turn, it should. Sneasel swaps here. Just go for attacks. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Raichu's just gonna be really dumb about it. It's just gonna keep spamming those moves. So yeah, Electabuzz is gonna have to use. Electabuzz should use Helping Hand. Wait, hold on, no, Sneasel needs to max. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I meant Sneasel should max too. That was my bad. Yeah, because Raichu's gonna keep spamming Speed Swap like a dumbass. Despite the fact that, okay, never mind, it's gonna use Light Screen for some reason. Yeah, even though we all outspeed Slowking, or, yeah, Slowking, because Slowking is slow as hell. Yeah, just do Helping Hand on Sneasel or Raichu. Either one. Raichu has the extra attack boost, so that's pretty good. Oh, why not? What? Okay, well, I guess my dad's not going to get a book. Dude, it's like taking no damage. And that's like I will admit, I should have said better that Sneasel should do the max move because max darkness with lowered special defense would be really good for this. Oh shit, I think I'm also gonna take the future sight, but I think I'm like, you know, Mantine's like bulky enough specially that should be fine. Hopefully. Excuse me. That's weird. It says it took the future sight attack, but then it also says it used future sight. That's really bizarre. So yeah, Sneasel swaps here because we don't want to deal with that for a Selgor. And then so we go for Bug next. And yeah, I like the bullshit swap. Because that would be pretty good. Because we can get acid sprays off, and acid spray is like really powerful. Because I like the one that has helping hand, which is pretty nice. It's like regardless, we can do damage with that. I mean, how honestly, if we really want to. Yeah, thanks for the sub, CC Afton. It's dope. But also, what's it called? We could, I guess, let Slowking take here, and then if Slowking takes, then that way we can do Helping Hand on Mantine for Buzzwole, and then also have the Acid Spray bonus too to make it do even more damage. Because I think that would be pretty good. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I think that would work pretty well. Cause yeah, it sounds like it makes sense. Honestly, I may end stream a bit early than that. I may only do a few more runs just cause like, you know, my stomach's kind of bothering me a bit. So yeah, I may do like, I'll try and get to like 450 today and see how far, see if we can get it with that. But I don't know. After that, it's just really nice outside. I'm not gonna lie. I have a window like right over there, and I'm looking outside, and it's just absolutely beautiful out. And I feel like really bad just sitting up here, you know. Like it's one of those rare moments where a gamer wants to go touch grass. But I don't know. I feel that right now. Like I really want to go outside. Like it just looks absolutely beautiful. And it feels because I have the artificial light in front of me to like make it so that my face looks better or whatever. I mean, I do have a window in front of me as well, but like it doesn't often get the right light for me, so you know I use a different one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking outside. I'm like, I really want to go out there. It looks beautiful, dude. So yeah. But yeah, I think, so I'm gonna be honest, I think Slowking swaps here. I genuinely do. And then I think for Torkoal, hopefully, yeah. So Slowking swaps. That'll be really good because then we can keep Helping Hand, and I can type out the plan for Buzzwole. Plan for Buzzwole is, so we can get Expert Belt or Wide Lens. Those both would be good. Never mind. We just okay. I can take Quick Claw, I guess. Quick Claw works. Plan for Buzzwole. Somewhere spams Acid Spray. And hand on okay, so yeah, Selgar uses Rain Dance here, and then after that, it's gonna motherfucker. This is the as I picked up the Quick Claw, I was like, oh yeah, it'd be really bad if it procs this first turn when there's no rain up yet and it's in the sun. I was like, oh yeah, surely that won't happen, right? Surely it won't happen, and it happened. It fucking happened, dude. I'm so upset. Whatever, it's fine. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have picked Quick Claw. It was probably a pretty bad item for it, just because it makes it so we can't take full benefit of the Raichu. What the fuck are? I swear the AI Raichu is so bizarre. It will only do anything. Like, the only thing it will do is spam speed control until it's the fastest Pokemon on the field. For some bizarre reason. It takes up all your electric attacks, so you can't do shit about it. And it's super weird how it works. I don't get it. So Acid Spray and Helping Hand, so just standard stuff. So you get the Acid Spray off, that's good. Special Defense, Harshly Falls. Water Pulse will do a lot here. Holy shit. You know, what more, Raichu could have killed if it didn't Speed Swap last turn, because not only would it be able to have done more damage last turn potentially, but also it would have moved second, meaning that would have gotten more damage off, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, honestly, like, a Selgar should just kill here, honestly, so it doesn't even matter. Like, yes, I guess, yeah, he goes back. He actually lands a Focus Blast. First time ever landing Focus Blast. This is crazy. Dude, the Raichu AI, I mean, it's just the Dynamax Adventures AI in general. I will complain about it till, like, the day I die, because I expect better from the highest grossing multimedia franchise on the planet, which perhaps I shouldn't, but which perhaps is a mistake, but I do expect better. Absolutely. I'm just hoping the AI Raichu swaps here, because I don't want to deal with the speed swap shenanigans. Okay, well, it can still swap at the Scientist. So yeah, don't swap. Selgor is too good. Like, genuinely, Selgor is absolutely amazing. There's no reason to swap. So, nobody swaps. And, of course, the AI is not gonna swap, and it's gonna be stupid again. Fucking Raichu, dude. Fucking Raichu. Yeah, the thing is, maybe the AI didn't get much development in this, but the thing is, the AI is pretty developed. It's just, they do really stupid things sometimes. Like, the problem is that the AI doesn't seem to have, like, any actual cooperation with other AI around it. Or that's one of the biggest problems with it. Because you will see AI, like the AI in this game, just go and straight up, like, if you have God forbid you have two AI Pokemon that both have different weather conditions they want active, or two, you know, like, you have a Heatmor and a Shiinotic, for example, which Shiinotic, for reference, doesn't even get benefit from the weather aside from its ability Rain Dish. Yeah, they will both spam Sunny Day and Rain Dance over and over and over again, like every single turn, and it will just be a never-ending cycle. It's really bad. and it just serves to fuck up like everything. So it'll just make it so you have a weather war going on, like it's Groudon and Kyogre. And meanwhile, it's like it's not even like your Rayquaza where you can come in and just split them apart. It's like you're just sitting there at like locked in a glass cage, watching it happening, knowing you can't do shit about it, which really sucks. Do you mean Claydol? I think you mean Claydol. Because I don't think Solrock's in Dynamax Adventures. Also, this is 448. Because, yeah, Claydol sucks, because, because the problem is, like, I mean, pretty much any Pokemon that has Giga Impact or Hyper Beam is going to suck automatically with AI, because the AI, like, what you're supposed to do in Dynamax Adventures is either use it as a finishing move, or you're supposed to use it as something that you use when you're maxed to do, like, a shit ton of damage. But the problem is that the AI will calculate, oh, Dynamax fights. Oh, yeah, dude, don't even get me started on the fucking AI for the regular Dynamax fights. Oh my god, they are terrible, dude. They are so bad. No Slowking, no Aselgor, no Torkoal, no Buzzwole still. We are still with no Buzzwole. Great. But yeah, dude, like, literally for the max raids, right? There's an AI who will just bring a Magikarp. Why? Why are you bringing a standard Magikarp to any fight? Well, good to see you, Larry Yoshi boy. Hope you have a good night. So I guess what's it called? Nick, it's just gonna be me and you then. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll set up a room. I want to do like 2 more runs because I do want to go outside because it's really pretty out, but I also want to, you know, get to 450 so that I can put it in a thumbnail and get more clickbait out of it. You know? Perhaps I'm selfish, but I'm also capitalistic, which, yes, would align with being selfish. Oh, dude, that's the thing, is that I could go do Zacian raids, but, like, I'm not really, like... I'm like 2 or 3 miles away from town. Like, I run through the town that, like, I live closest to, when I'm running, you know, like, every day. But it's like, if I wanted to go out and do that, I'd have to, like, go and do some, you know, weird shit. And also, I'd have to find people to do it with, which I don't really have a lot of people who I play, or who play Pokemon Go. Like, I know, like, 1 or 2 people who do, and, or no, I really know one person that does, and they're, like, out of town right now. I'm gonna go for Cramorant so the AI doesn't, feel free to go for, like, Dusclops or Klefki. Honestly, any of these works. Like, we can just see what the AI has, or what the path has in store, and go from there. Golduck would be good here for Screech. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, Screech could be helpful. I would have preferred that the AI take Klefki. Oh, we got Druddigan. We got Big Drud. The thing is, I don't have any remote raid passes is the thing. Dude, we got Druddigan into Unpheasant. Holy shit. That's big. Okay, so I think, hear me out here, right? I think that the best plan, so I think that Dusclops should swap here. Like, you should swap here. And then on top of that, after that, then you can use a max move on Unpheasant. Oh yeah, I can use max, yeah, I can use max Waterfall. Because it won't be super effective, but, like, it'll get the, power up. So you can use Will-O-Wisp into, like, Hex. Because I'm going to use max Darkness next turn. Or should I use max Darkness, actually? Because I know it's not very effective, but at the same time, you get the Rain Boost and the Stab Boost, which I think does make it the best move possible when it's in the rain. Golduck using Screech would also be really helpful. But I have very little confidence in it. So I'd recommend you use Hex here, because Hex is it's a stronger move, I think. And I think it's like, its physical and special attack stats are both, like, kind of equal. Honestly, no, my dad asked me if I wanted to go to the mall to do, to help him pick up a book earlier, and I totally should have taken him up on that for the Zacian raids alone. Because I do want to do Zacian raids. I absolutely want to do Zacian raids. Because I want to get shiny Zacian, and Pokemon Go is the only way you can get Zacian right now, which I think is really annoying. And that's just me, because, you know, like, why in the fuck did they make it so that it's locked behind, you know, Pokemon Go, a mobile app, as opposed to making it available in the mainline series games? You know, like, I still, that's my biggest gripe with the Scarlet and Violet DLC, is that they added in all the legendaries, and they shiny locked every single one of them. That was just so upsetting when that happened. I remember when the news of that came out, like, I was, you could probably ask my friends, like, I think I was talking about it in the group chat. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm so excited, I can shiny at them all in, like, Scarlet and Violet, you know? I'm really excited to do that. Yeah, and then they shiny lock them all, and it's like, I don't care if they're open world encounters, I don't care if it doesn't align with how it would look. Make it so that they can be shiny. I want a shiny, I want to catch the shinies in the game. I don't care. So yeah, remember, you swap here. Yeah, but the reason I want Dusclops to swap here is because Unfezant's part normal type, and normal types are immune to ghost attacks, which sucks, but you know that's the way it is. And then honestly, if the AI takes dude, look at this. We got like 4 flying types on this fucking path, or 4 Pokemon with flying type moves. Holy shit, that's crazy. Like Passimium's on the other side, which is absolutely nuts. I'll use Throat Chop because I think, I'm trying to think if it has any moves that would do like extra damage or whatever. I can't really think of anything. Go for like whatever, honestly. If you want to do a max move, do a max move. If you don't want to do a max move, don't do a max move. I don't really care. Just go for something. Just whatever you think would do the most damage. Because that's honestly the best bet right now, is just to do something that would deal damage. Bro, what? That one-shots? Are you kidding me? Yeah, maybe Max Steel Spike would be the way to go here to boost our defenses, because that's pretty bad. Of fucking course it is Big Pecs. That's like the only time I've ever seen Big Pecs ever be useful. Although it got frozen, which is pretty solid. Dude, this is still going to be a long fight, which is nuts. I am really upset about us not being able to get the damage bonus against it with Screech. That's really upsetting me. I was like, oh yeah, this will be so easy because Screech. But no, it has fucking Big Pecs. I thought Big Pecs prevented attack from being lowered. What the shit? Hold on, let me look this up. Let me see what exactly it does. I'm looking this up because now I'm mad. Also, how long are the Zacian raids going on for? Do you know how long they're going on for? Because I want to figure that out, but I don't really know. Oh my god, Big Pecs specifically prevents the defense stat from being lowered. And only the defense stat. What the fuck? Why? Why? That's so dumb and oddly specific. Yeah, because I don't know how long the Zacian raids are going on for, but I do want to get a shiny one because, you know, obviously I want to get one in game. I'm actually gonna look this up. Do. Oh, only until 10-4? That's... So it's not even going to be available through this next weekend? Dude, that's annoying as hell. Because, like, I mean, I guess I could go Friday, but, like... Fuck, Friday is the 4th, motherfucker. I mean, I could buy some remote raid pass, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on it, because, like, I know they're expensive. And I really don't want to do that. Dude, that was a long second fight. Like, holy shit, dude. Don't swap. You're keeping Druddigan through the rest of the game, dude. Druddigan's got dual wing beat, and it's a really strong Pokemon. I think we go for Fire next, honestly. I think we go for Combuskin. So yeah, I think we go for Fire, because it'll be weak to Flying anyways, which will be great. And we also get access to 2 different item checks, so we can get Expert Belt, or we'll have double chances of getting Expert Belt, which is really big. Yeah, literally every single one of our Pokemon is super effective against, you know, this guy. So. Holy shit, we get Wide Lens. Wide Lens is also pretty good, I think, because I'm pretty sure it has 90% accuracy. But yeah, if you get... also, keep in mind, if you get to an item thing... Wait, hold on, yeah, you have Life Orb, and Druddigan has Sheer Force, so that won't actually do any damage to you. But yeah, if you don't want the items they're selling, you can just press B and they won't give you any items. Which is really useful, because I will say this, keep the Life Orb. Absolutely keep the Life Orb for Druddigan. That is so worth it. Because Life Orb Sheer Force is really good. And it doesn't, it makes, you know, Life Orb doesn't do any damage. So yeah, just use a dual wing beat or whatever and we can kick ass. And I think it should be pretty obvious, but the plan for Buzzwole is just spam flying type moves as much as possible. And that's like pretty much it. And I'm hoping that Marsh Stomp swaps here because honestly, if we have Golduck using Screech as well, it'll make the fight like really, really nice. What? Wait, what? Huh? Does Druddigan not have Sheer Force to this? What the fuck? Why the hell did that happen? Sheer Force Life Orb is an item combo that works. That makes substantive damage. That's super bizarre. What the hell? Don't take... Okay, sweet. Yeah, dude, this is actually perfect. So don't swap. Don't swap. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Maybe that's a glitch? That's really bizarre. That is super weird. That is so bizarre. Am I able to max right now? Okay, so I'll be able to max next turn. So I'm going to Feather Dance here just to lower its attack by 2 stages. So just go for, yeah. Go for Dual Wing Beat. And also, Golduck's going to be using Screech here, which is going to be good, hopefully, if it hits. And a motherfucker, of course it didn't. Damn, dude. That's damage. Yeah, that's so bizarre. Dude, this is nuts. I'm really upset about that. Well, I'm a bit upset about the life of the. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. That's damage. If Golduck lands Screech here, this could be over this turn, which would be great. If it is Screeching. Okay, it is. And it works. Okay, that's going to be huge, because if Druddigan also lands, what's it called? Okay, Combusken's using Feather Dance, of course, because that, yeah, Dude, if Combusken just used Fire Pledge, this would be over. Yeah, if Combusken just used Fire Pledge, it would be over. That's upsetting. Dude, that did nothing for him. Oh my god, dude. Buzzwole's so weak right now. Dude. L damage, bro. He's doing 0 damage. L damage. Yeah, that's probably one of the cringiest things I've ever done on stream. Okay, so we're on encounter number 449. Dude, when I bought more Dusk Balls, I remember when I was almost out of Dusk Balls last time, and I said, yeah, I really hope I don't have to buy more Dusk Balls. Little did I know, you know, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go grind out more money to get Dusk Balls again. That's gonna suck. I don't really want to, like, it's super easy. I just have to, like, let my Switch AFK for a while, because I have, like, a turbo controller thing that I can attach to it, while I, you know, just leave it at the Digging Bros or whatever. But, like, damn, dude, that's annoying. I don't want to deal with that. No Druddigan, no Unpheasant, no Combusken, 0 Shiny Buzzwole. Once again, we get nothing. Okay, so this is gonna be the last run, assuming we win. Yeah, so you grind money, so basically if you get enough Dynite Ore, like, or just even a bit of, or no, not Dynite Ore. Well, I guess you can use Dynite Ore to get it. You get Armorite Ore by spending Dynite Ore. And, if you do that, and you get the Dynite Ore, you can use it on, like, Digging Paw, and it gives you, like, a ton of watts that you can just use for the Digging Bros. So, like, and I mean, like, you can get, like, upwards of, like, 500,000 watts from, like, a single digging session with a Digging Paw. Like, he'll give you so fucking much, dude. So yeah, you get, like, an insane amount of watts. And then just, you know, instantly get, like, a ton of, you know, stuff. Because you can just do Digging Bros, and it only costs 500 for each, like, every single time. So you just get, like, a ton of, like, really rare items. And you're fine. So yeah, it's up. There we go. So now we'll get in. Ooh, we got Skuntank. Go for Aurorus, so that way the AI doesn't take it. That's like the best thing I can say here, because, you know, I mean, if they take Starmie, that'd be good. Oh, and Weezing, please take Weezing, please take... Fuck! Damn it. Ooh. Okay, so we're actually... Okay, so I think we go for Lampent. We go Lampent to, we go Lampent to Bug, whatever that bug is. I think that's Orbeetle, and then we go from Orbeetle to Flareon. Right, actually... Yeah, it may have been better to go the other way, but I'm still okay with this. I'm fine with it. And then I think you should swap here, because if you swap here, then that way we don't have to worry about Lampent using Trick Room. We also don't have to worry about, you know, potentially missing moves. You can just use Max Flare or whatever, or, you know, Burning Jealousy and just do really well with it, which will be great. So I'm just gonna use Max Darkness here. We're gonna do a lot of damage. Ancient Power should be pretty good here in terms of damage. Okay. So yeah, I'm just calculating because I gotta go through the cargo shop, so I'm just finding out where or how long it'll take to get there. Sweet, we got him down. So you swap here. So yeah, just take it, because that way we don't have to deal with Auroras. There we go. Yeah, we go Bug, so we'll go for the Bug. And then use Burning Jealousy here. Trust me. So if you just use Burning Jealousy here, or actually, no, you can just use Max Flare. Use Max Flare. And I have a plan. I do have a plan here. This will be really cool, actually. I'm really excited about this, because I have Acid Spray. Which means it's going to be pretty quick. And I also want to point out that neither of us swap for the rest of the run. Power Jump's good. I didn't even think about that. I forgot. Starmie has really good move variety in this. The thing is, its only Psychic type move is Physical, which sucks. It doesn't have a Water type move, I don't think. Okay, that's weird for it to use, but okay. Yeah, let me just do some damage. Should be dead here, or close to it, I guess. Burning Jealousy's gonna do, yeah, that should kill it. So we'll catch it. Neither of us swap, but like, you know, we're fine. Because honestly, Lampent's pretty good. You just have to make sure to conserve your PP. Other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, so no one swaps. And then hopefully with Flareon, what's it called? The AI, or the AI Garbodor would swap, but I have no idea. We could do Chansey really fast, but at the same time, Chansey would also be like, you know, if we did Chansey, it'd just be, if any of the AI took it, it would be like a sitting duck for the entirety of Buzzwole. Because it's just like, it's really, really weak. Dude, oh yeah, Orbeal's totally gonna do after you like every fucking time, which is gonna be really annoying. Never mind, I guess he's actually attacking, which is crazy. Just use like, use Skitter Smack, I guess, because that'll lower special attack. And also you want to conserve the PP of your fire-type moves. So our speed dropped, which is unfortunate. We can still do damage in this. We can still work. So yeah, we'll go for Acid Spray again. And we'll get a lot of damage in on this guy. So that should... Okay, so if it uses... Okay, so it's still using Gunk Shot. I thought it would go for, Okay, yeah, it's dead this turn no matter what. Yeah, that's huge. So yeah, nobody swaps here, or well, hopefully the AI Garbodor does, but neither of us do, and then we can just take on Buzzwole, and then we'll, assuming we win, this will be the final run of the night, because I'm kind of tired, and I want to go outside, and I also apparently have to leave at like 5-ish, which kind of sucks, so, you know. Oh, shit. Yeah, I just realized something that I need to defense. So yeah, I'm gonna use Acid Spray. Go for Burning Jealousy. And then Max Flare next turn. Because Burning Jealousy, if it does, because Buzzwole should move before you, and assuming it uses like Power Up Punch or a move that would boost its physical attack, it will pretty much guaranteed get burned. Okay, never mind. Use Taunt. Honestly, okay, you may not even have to use yeah, you honestly may. Okay, actually, don't max. Yeah, don't max. It's already almost dead, dude. I can't believe this. There we go. Yeah, that was a fast kill. That was surprisingly fast, actually. So yeah, final encounter of the night, encounter number 450. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed, guys. You know, will this one be the green mosquito? Or will we end today in failure again? Come on, guys. Come on. Dude, I'm kind of just exhausted from hunting Buzzwole, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is just draining sometimes. No Lampent, no Orbeetle, no Flareon, no shiny Buzzwole. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh my god, we didn't even die once that run. That's crazy. But yeah, either way, I guess we're, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys all for watching. You know, and coming in. Yeah, dude, I haven't gotten a shiny, like, in at least, like, 50 runs. Which is crazy. Yeah, thank you guys all for coming in and checking this out. Unfortunately, we did not get it today, but I will try to stream tomorrow. I have, like, pretty much the entire day off tomorrow, and I also won't have a car, so I can't really go anywhere. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, dude, at least you got the shiny Buzzwole. I mean, that's pretty good. Yep. See ya. Have a good night, fellas. Adios.